Hey YouTube, how are you? Charles Bible here. I'm here to give you probably the best financial advice you've either never wanted to receive or maybe it's real timely. If you're looking to buy a new car, this advice could not come at a better time for you. If you've already bought a new car, there's some things we can discuss later on how to mitigate the financial damage, but truly, buying a new car is financial suicide. It's one of the worst things that you can do. And I'm going to hear a lot of yeah buts. Yeah, but Charles, you don't understand. We have to have a new car because of this, that, and the other thing. Our neighbor's got a new car. Let me explain to you why this is financial suicide. I've looked a lot over the internet trying to find a total breakdown of why it's so expensive to own a new car. Everybody, the majority of the population just thinks, yeah, I can afford that payment. Well, what can you do to make my payment such and such? Well, let's really break down what it costs to own that new car, shall we? Okay, so the average sticker price of a new vehicle as of the time of this recording is $36,718. But that doesn't really get you out the door, does it? Your dealer fees, another $1,500 on average. Sales tax, on average, it's actually higher here by another 1.5%, but 6%, $2,200. Property tax, Uncle Sam's got to get his money. $400 per year on that vehicle. And we figured this all in a 63-month term, which is pretty typical. In fact, sadly, it's going out further. We're going into 8-year loans, which is just ludicrous, but I digress. Anyway, so on that 63-month term, you're looking at $2,205 in property tax. Full coverage insurance, which you've got to have as well, averages $120 per month for that car. That's if you've got a solid driving record. It could be worse than that. Or a lot of times vehicles are a lot more money than this anymore. So this is kind of just a base price, but $7,560 that you'll pay over the term of that loan. Banks don't loan for benevolent reasons. 5% interest, pretty good average number to roll with. That'll tack on another $5,106 to the purchase price. So if you add all this up, and this is not putting gas or tires or anything like that, that vehicle that you thought you were paying $36,000 for is actually going to cost you $55,289 or $877 a month. How's that strike you? And unfortunately, there's a lot of households that have 2 car notes. So as if this wasn't bad enough, as if losing almost paying an extra $20,000 basically over what you thought you were going to pay, depreciation comes into play. And it's horrible on new cars. 60% is typical in the first 5 years. So what does that mean to you on a $36,000 car, $37,000? That's $22,030 lost to depreciation in those 5 years, basically. So what's that car that you paid $55,000 worth? It's now worth $14,688. So you lost. You might as well have thrown it out. $40,601 in that term. Or $677 you might as well have just taken and thrown in the trash every month. That's what buying a new car does. So let's look at some other things where if you would have invested. So let's discuss another option. If you would have taken this same money, this $36,000 or the $55,000 you would have actually spent over that term and done something different with it. Suppose you would have put them into that money into mutual funds. I'm not saying that that's the best vessel that there is, but it's a fairly safe vessel. That $36,000 in 5 years would have turned into $46,131 in total. You would have gained almost $10,000 over that same term. Instead of losing $40,000, you would have gained 10. Now over here, the $55,000, the actual cost, would have grossed you an additional $14,173. You would have ended up with $69,000 towards your retirement, towards a house, something other than throwing it away on a new car. Anyway, I hope this helps some of you guys out. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and be sure to look out for that next video. Thanks.